My first Screencast-O-Matic, a short presentation of the past year, which is 2022. Introduction. As part of an assignment from the Study Skills course on the Ron Paul Curriculum homeschool site, I've been instructed to create my first Screencast-O-Matic and post the video on my YouTube channel. There was no specification as to what my project's topic should be, so I've created this PowerPoint presentation filled with some things I've done in the past year. Please enjoy. Spring, Part 1. One of the first notable things that happened last year was my birthday. I always love having my best friend and grandmother over to celebrate, along with the rest of my family. Even though I'm not always excited to get older, a part of me is, and that part also loves birthdays. Besides, no matter how old I get, I've never been one to turn down cake. Thanks to my friend and family, I had a great birthday, one I'll always cherish. I'm so thankful to have people in my life who make me feel like I matter, and thanks to them, I got some great gifts. Spring, Part 2. It wasn't long after my birthday that I decided to apply for a new job at the Walmart in my town. I had wanted to work there for a few years, but age held me back. Instead, I worked at two fast food places, the first with my mom when I was 14, and the second by myself a couple of years later. Both workplaces had their ups and downs, but either way, I was getting sick of fast food. I wanted to try working retail. I thought I wasn't going to get the job, but I did. When I saw the email with the official welcome to the team, my eyes widened in surprise. I was so excited to work at such a large enterprise. Over the summer. During the summer, I had lots of fun with my friend and family. Accordingly, I've saved some pictures to share. Little friends. My gerbils, Maple and Brownie, were loving all the warm sun from their enclosure. Captured sunset. I was able to snap this picture of my backyard one evening. It was even more colorful in person. My phone's camera didn't give it full justice. Backyard friends. As the weather got chilly, some old friends started to show up. Hopefully, this guy and all his pals won't get at our garbage this year. Now for fall. My fall-autumn photos are only 2 in number, but one of them will be sure to shock some. Surprise. While driving, I got into a small accident, new and unexperienced that I am in the game. I took a picture of the victim's car for future reference. You never know. On a lighter note, my family and I got into the Halloween spirit and pitched in to make this simple jack-o'-lantern. Trick or treat. Wintertime. What used to be my least favorite season ended up being one of the most fun. Sledding was especially great. Covered all over. As soon as the first really big snowfall hit, I knew I had to get a picture of my backyard. And it snowed even bigger since this. The tree. Christmas is my favorite holiday of the year. It's a good way to wrap things up for the year to come, literally. One of my favorite things about it is the tree, which gets new ornaments every year. It's a little tradition of ours. Last but not least, my family and I took some nice photos of ourselves next to some lights in town, and this is one of my favorites. What can I say? I've always loved the stars. Conclusion. 2022 was a good year, and I'm glad I have plenty of images to remember it by, along with my own memory. With those two, I hope to go far in the years to come. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Until next time, fare thee well.